And I just want to talk quickly about some of the misconceptions that people may have about the hungry. I want to ask this question, and then you can tell me. A lot of times we see people who are on the street, and they've got their signs out, "I'm hungry, please help." And, we have this feeling like, okay, do I give, or is this person just hustling for money? And it's a real hard call. What are some of the misconceptions people may have about the hungry? And then you can address the next question.
I will answer that question because it's a tough thing. And we all, if we drive by, we feel guilty, right? In terms of, what is that person's situation? But it reminds me, and it provides a little context, your earlier question. I mentioned the number of Americans struggling with hunger. So that LA County number is about 1.8 million residents of LA County struggling with hunger and food insecurity. The homeless population is about 50,000. So one misconception right there is, oh, I know what you do. You're getting a lot of food to homeless people. Yes, that's part of benefits from the food. But there's a huge number of people who have a roof over their heads and are just barely holding on, or living with family, or living in a garage, or living in a tent in a backyard, sort of marginally homeless, right?
Yeah.
From that standpoint.
Yeah.
So, that's one thing. This isn't just a problem of people who are dealing with losing their homes. That's certainly part of it. And that's significant because if you lost your home, things have fallen apart and it's really hard to put things back together. So that's just a little bit of context.
Yeah.
If it's city center and somebody's on a street corner, there are a lot of meal programs around, frankly.
Sure.
There's by and large, there's a breakfast, lunch, and dinner program. So the issue really is not, in my opinion, food that person really needs if they want to go and reach out to one of the many meal programs around to get food.
Yeah.
But there are other issues that person has, right? And it's really hard for us driving by in a car to make that determination. So it is a personal choice. It's I think tough for me personally. If I see someone kind of in the middle of nowhere, then I'm a little bit more worried, like, how did they get stuck here, right?
Yeah.
Maybe, but in city center, there are more resources.
Yeah.
And so, as we talk about giving, right? Carla was talking about giving dollars and giving our time. We have to make these decisions.
Right.
How do I want to give, and what do I think can leverage the most from that standpoint?